Let's kick things off with July 4th. It's right around the corner, which means it's almost time for the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. It's the beautiful tradition where families gather to watch UPS drivers from New Jersey scarf down hot dogs in 95-degree heat and then vomit behind the Wonder Wheel. But this year, one big name won't be abusing his digestive system for our pleasure.
Joey Chestnut will not compete in the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest next month. The perennial champion has been banned from the 4th of July event because of his reported sponsorship deal with the competing brand named Impossible Foods.
Last night on X, Chestnut said he was gutted to learn that after 19 years, he has been banned from the contest. Chestnut's endorsement deal with Impossible Foods, a Nathan's rival that makes vegan hot dogs, just doesn't cut the mustard.
Come on, Nathan's, you're gonna ban Joey Chestnut just for taking a sponsorship deal? He's got a family to feed, and feed, and feed, and feed. And if you don't know Chestnut, he's the absolute king of this event. He holds the record of eating 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes, and they kicked him out just for sponsoring a vegan hot dog. By the way, the world record for eating vegan hot dogs, 2.5. Frankly. Anyway, let's talk about the fallout from the big political story in the news. Yesterday, Hunter Biden was convicted of lying about his drug use when he filled out paperwork to buy a gun. And can I just say, how weird is it that in the past couple of weeks, Hunter Biden and Donald Trump were convicted of lying on paperwork? I mean, this country really does draw the line at filling out forms correctly. The next time I show up at a doctor's appointment, I'm gonna make sure my sign-in time is on the dot. So, Hunter Biden has been convicted on all counts and may even spend time in prison. I can only imagine that Republicans spent last night celebrating until the sun came up.
Just because one Democrat was convicted doesn't mean the American legal system isn't being abused.
Marjorie Taylor Greene tweeting, quote, Hunter Biden just became the deep state sacrificial lamb to show that justice is balanced, while the other Biden crimes remain ignored.
Hunter is them sacrificing a useless pawn.
Everybody knows what this trial with Hunter Biden was about. This is about smoke and mirrors. This is the red herring. This is a distraction.
This is part of a cover-up. This is part of a running protection racket from the highest levels of the U.S. government downward to protect the Biden family.
This is the decoy that they can say there's equal justice under the law, but it's all nonsense. Don't go for it. Don't let them sell you it. Understand exactly what's happening.
Okay, I don't want to make any assumptions about a guy's drug use, but if I was Don Jr., I would not try to buy a gun in Delaware. Here's a genuine question for MAGA world. Can you guys rest the conspiracy mongering for just a second and squeeze a beat of joy out of this? I mean, my God, you're all so miserable. I mean, the last time a Republican had fun was when she was kicked out of the Beetlejuice musical. I mean, think about this. Think about this. Your political enemy's son is headed to prison, and your mind immediately jumps to, he's just taking the fall for Joe Biden. Let me tell you something. Nobody is taking the fall for Joe Biden. He falls plenty on his own. Thank you very much. Just take the W. When Donald Trump was convicted, you didn't see Democrats going, I bet this is just a distraction from the classified documents case, or the January 6th case, or the Georgia racketeering case, or the E. Jean Carroll case, or the insurance fraud case. No, Democrats were celebrating. I was in a Brooklyn Whole Foods when the verdict came down. People started f***ing in the bulk grains aisle. For more on the Republican reaction, we go live to the Delaware courthouse with Desi Lydic. Desi. Republicans have been demanding that Hunter Biden be sent to prison, and now they might actually get that wish. I'm surprised Republicans aren't happier about this.
Oh, Jordan, you sweet little doe-eyed fawn. Republicans aren't happy because they know that Hunter Biden is a sacrificial lamb being offered up by Joe Biden to distract everyone while he consolidates his nefarious powers to do socialism.
So Republicans will only be happy when Joe Biden himself gets arrested then?
Oh, Jordan, you dear-faced little dum-dum. Joe Biden would love to be in federal prison, biding his time, chain-smoking on the toilet, consolidating his nefarious powers to do socialism, all while helpless Donald Trump rules from the White House. It's all part of the plan.
Wait. The Democrats' plan is for Joe Biden to go to prison while Donald Trump becomes president? That does not make any sense to me.
Well, of course it doesn't, because you're too busy rummaging for nuts and berries in this sun-soaked meadow as you gallop right into the Joe Biden smokescreen.
Okay, I get it. I'm a beautiful deer. Understood.
Beautiful deer.
So when will Republicans finally be happy? When Joe Biden wastes away in prison and dies, leaving Donald Trump dictator for life, then will they be happy?
Yeah, that would be great for Joe Biden. Now he gets to be a ghost unmoored by the laws of physics and time, able to consolidate his nefarious powers across multiple dimensions for socialism?
Okay, now, so just to be clear. Just to be clear, Joe Biden's master plan is to die while Donald Trump becomes a dictator.
Oh, my God. You're missing the whole point, Jordan. This was never about Joe Biden. He's just a red herring for the real mastermind, Barack Obama, who's just sitting pretty in Hawaii waiting for multi-dimensional Joe Biden to consolidate his ghost powers.
Okay, so now Obama is the one that has to be locked up.
Oh, sure, if you want to get a mid-level guy, because he's just a red herring for George Soros.
Okay, and who is he a red herring for?
Hillary Clinton.
Okay, and she's a red herring for?
Hunter Biden. See, it loops back around.
Okay, all right.
All the way.
Desi, like, it seems to me that every time something that Republicans want actually happens, they just find some other conspiracy that keeps them in the pole position of victimhood. Why can't they just be happy?
Jordan, if Republicans are happy, they can't raise money. What's the email gonna say? Hey, everything's great, send us $5? Come on, get out of here, you tick-infested Bambi motherfucker.
Desi Lydic, everybody.